Good morning, boys and girls. I am so excited because today I have two special guests. This video might be a little bit more for moms, dads, grandmas, and grandpas to take a look at. So pull them on over and tell them to watch this video because it's going to give some very helpful tips on what to do with your child who may have special needs. I have Miss Lori here and Mrs. Kennard, and together they have 28 years of experience working with special needs children. So Miss Lori and Mrs. Kennard, what a lot of parents are feeling at home right now is, what can we do with our child who has special needs now that we are being asked to educate them outside of their regular day?
It's good to have a visual schedule hanging on your refrigerator or your wall that says what your day is going to kind of be like. It doesn't have to be specific,
Okay.
but just so the child knows like what you're going to do that day.
So we did work together to make kind of like a basic visual schedule. And Mrs. Kennard was sharing that it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need to print off colored pictures or anything. You can kind of just draw some stick figures. I mean, basic is perfectly good. We did kind of a basic schedule, but it of course is going to be fit to what your child needs. Some things that they talked about was, waking up, doing some personal hygiene, cleaning, getting dressed, brushing their teeth, those kinds of things, having some breakfast, and then kind of jumping into some education. So what are some educational things that they can do at home with their special needs children?
You can read books, you can do puzzles with your children at home, you can go on the internet. If you Google it, it's like preschool songs for preschoolers or for kindergarten. There's some really good sites for crafts. Or you can make like a sensory bottle here, and a lot of it is stuff you have laying around your house.
So how do you think this is made, or what are some things that parents have at home that they could use to make?
We have glitter in here. We have water. You can do like rice. You can do noodles. You can add little trinkets, and then you just close it up and you hot glue gun the cover on so it doesn't fall apart, especially if you use liquids. And then you wrap a piece of tape around it.
Okay.
And those are fine. You can use any container as long as the cover stays on. That usually works with our kiddos. And anything fun, just have fun with your kids.
And what about all these fun things I see in front of you? What are these, and where do I get them?
These are called fiddle tools, and it's something to keep the kids' hands busy while they're doing things, and it keeps you entertained. So you can look for things around your house, or you can, if you get a chance to get out, you can go to the dollar store. Has a really good selection. Target has a very good selection of things, but anything small that just keeps their hands busy. So.
Nice.
And you definitely want to get them outside. Some of the things you could do is hide their favorite toys, or you
that's a
could
good idea. So
look
hide
for-
some toys
or look for different colors. Anything just to keep them interested, because I know you're probably not going to go a lot of places.
Right. Yeah, we're kind of stuck inside, and I think that that's a challenge to make sure that all students are getting enough fresh air, enough movement, enough hands-on activities. I know that Mrs. Kennard, she loves to bake and cook with one of her students, and that's a really good activity.
And there's simple recipes too, like on the internet. You can make Rice Krispies, you could bake cakes, and let them decorate, the stuff, give them frosting, put them in Ziploc bags and let them squeeze them out.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And
Yeah.
what is the one called where the Chex Mix? You can
You can make
M&Ms.
puppy chow, you can make Chex Mix. And like when you get outside too, you could play I Spy with your kids. You could play 20 questions.
Oh, that's fun.
And look for animals. You could build like a little bonfire without making the fire. But I mean, it's something for kids just to play outside.
Yeah, and I think that you guys would agree that education is more than just sitting down at a table, that they can have learning experiences through basically anything. Having a discussion and asking questions and making it all about fun are great tips and tricks. If you work with special needs children and you have additional tips and tricks that you could share with parents out there that may be feeling a little stuck at the moment, please comment those below. Let us know what ideas there are, because I know that we're all kind of going through this together.
And another important thing is to try to keep their sleep schedule.
Oh yeah, that I can imagine. Even for all the children, that's really important to try to keep their sleep schedule consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Is there anything else that you wanted to share?
I just want to say children learn through play, and play is very important for them.
I could not agree more. So get out and play with your kids, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. These ladies have so much experience and so many great ideas. All right, we look forward to talking to you more soon. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.